This is Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching the Morphin Network.
Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
How's everyone doing?
I tried. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Morphin Network Rider Time Special, where it's Morphin Time all the time. I'm your host, Astro Red. Here with me, we have Rider Time Zero, Boxing Capital. How's it going, man?
TimeRider Zero, ready to transform, and hope everyone's having a really great week.
And driving all the way from Staten Island, we have Jared from Hedging Gate. What's going on, man?
Yup, I'm racing from crumble cookies to Mitsuha because I can, and I am your father.
And you didn't know what? Me and you gonna fight, but
Wait. Kotaro, I am your brother. No, it's not true. It's impossible.
Again, we are here because we are reviewing Kamen Rider Black Sun episode 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
First off, what did everyone think of the episode?
Not as bad as it was last time. Still got some messed up, but actually, we'll get to why this one made me smile a bit. But I did enjoy the action. Enjoyed it. So good. It's good. I'm afraid to go delving deeper into the series.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Boken?
Well, I wasn't here for the last one, but I'll say this: I both loved and hated the previous episode because it was relatable. But this episode felt a little less relatable, which both make it worse and better, respectively. In that, less moments that make me angry, but also less moments that make me feel proud. So, but hey, we got some nice action scenes, so we could just get into it. How about you, Mike?
Honestly, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I literally just got back from the hospital, so I'm just now watching it. But so far, from what I've seen, I like it.
Alrighty.
Okay, so in the beginning of the episode, as usual, we see flashbacks. But you see,
oh yeah, she's stepping on homeboy. Must be real.
She's just like screw. She's like screw you.
I did while watching this. I did say step on me, mommy. This show has created a lot of problems. This show has created a lot of problems for me. Okay.
Between Bayonetta 3 and Stone Ocean, like with all the clouds coming out right now, it's like there's a lot of like step on me, mommy energy. So it's like I'm sliding.
Hold on. This right here is female Black Force energy.
Oh, she is the villain, so we don't like her.
The kind we haven't seen since Kamen Rider Saber. Like, remember what's her name? Sablia? Like, she has nothing but Black Air Force energy.
Zabala, my love.
Man, I can't wait to see the OVA where she not OVA.
I don't want no, stop it. No.
Do it.
Like,
Do
I want to see the new what's it called? The new V Cinema or Tokusatsu Club, Toei Tokusatsu Club special, whatever it is, where Sabia tries to get married. And because it's so out of character for her, unless the groom is her brother, because there's some Targaryen stuff going on in there. Like, it would be funny though if the person she was getting married to was that Tanuki guy from Two Kaiser versus Go Kaiser.
I'd rather that.
Like it's
that
the
than her
only
brother.
way I could see her getting married to anyone.
Like,
Or they can just call me up.
Let's look at this again. You see what I mean? This right here. This right here. Like I said, I don't care what anyone has to say. This right here gives female Black Force energy to the point where it's just like, take me now. Just take me. Just take me.
Yeah, it's like and like we're definitely seeing some party lines being drawn because this is part of the KRCU known as Gorgum Civil War. We got to sign them a Kaijin Accords.
Like, we gotta do it. And then honestly, me personally, I liked this because simple fact is, like I said, it gave off really, really good female Black Force energy. And like I said, I don't care what anyone has to say. I'm over there. I'm watching the episode, and I'm sitting there saying, "Mommy." Just like mama.
But yeah, then we got our heroes on the other hand. Before the opening credit, they were basically doing an Overwatch transport of the Creation King. And what? Oh, just her beating on people again? Yes, more of this, please.
Honestly, I really
won't stop beating them up. And yes, this episode I will be making a lot of Stone Ocean references because the final batch did come out on Netflix. So
finally,
I finished watching it. What a wonderful world!
What a wonderful world!
It was made in heaven, heat heaven.
Although, well, let's get to this heaven where it's made out of humans.
Exactly.
Heat heaven is made of people.
Yeah, right. So yeah, our heroes on the opposite end are taking the Creation King a la Overwatch, escorting, and then opening credits, and then you see after the events of episode 3, where Aoi basically first saved that she saved that kaiju's life like last episode. I'm like, damn, he should have just done the job in, but whatever. She's asking him basically, why don't you eat heaven? And Kotaro didn't have to say anything. He just has that look of like, I learned what heaven is made out of. I don't want it. And he heard from him the last episode where he basically does not care about Kaijin's lives. He doesn't care. Like, he's a man, I have said this before, he's a man defeated. He has nothing to lose. And he just cares about himself and now protecting her.
You can even see it from his face.
Yeah, that's actually very good acting on his end. Like, he has been doing this for 50 years. He has nothing left to lose now except for protecting Aoi, because as we know, she has a Kingstone.
Yep.
But he wants to not only protect, he's not doing it to protect the Kingstone, he's doing it to protect her, and that demonstrated more upon this episode. But yeah, like, he's a defeated man. He doesn't eat heaven like Nobuhiko, staying young and beautiful. No, Kotaro is old, grizzled. He's seen things. And he's seen some things in the past.
It reminds me of one of those like defeated veterans. He's like I've seen some things. Like, he's giving off severe PTSD.
Like she's like, oh, your leg's not healing. oh, what if you eat that heaven? He's like, nah, I ain't messing with that. But we do see in a flashback, obviously, yeah, he's eating heaven. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
And no, but like I said, it's just like I said, me personally, like if you hold on, let me show you back. If you look at his face, just look at his face while he's eating in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to look at disgust.
Yeah, like that's that good character acting. Like I just mentioned, like he's just like, I don't mess with that stuff. He doesn't like kaijins. He doesn't care about anything about himself, getting his fix and doing his job, getting his money, and now protecting Aoi. That's all he cares about. He doesn't care about much else.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I remember when we were like reviewing Evox Ensnared for Beast Morphers, and one thing I really needed to point it out was Rory's like facial acting, because sometimes facial acting is a completely different set of skills from verbal acting. You're not just feeding lines. Like sometimes your facial expression when you're not talking has to sell it. And you're not a robot. You're emoting with just your face, showing the emotion coming out. And and this is something I've mentioned about Hayden Christensen. Like as bad as like a lot of his lines were in Star Wars, like
especially oh my god, episode 3. You see his face when he finds out Padme's pregnant.
Yeah, like the scenes where like Anakin's not talking, and like you're just looking at his face, like his facial expressions sell the scene so well. And Rory was able to sell the whole Evox is possessing my dad thing. And of course, the actor playing Kotaro here is able to sell,
like,
I don't want to eat people.
Everything. Just everything in life sucks for him.
Yeah, he's a chip off the old block if his dad was Dio Brando. Again, Stone Ocean reference.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, man, you got Stone Ocean on the brain.
Hey, man, I waited almost 10 years for that.
I believe it. I believe it.
Like, Stone Ocean was the first part I ever read of the entire franchise.
But my thing is, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, is like you could tell, like even you could tell. Ow, that was my ear.
Sorry. People just can't drive out here. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true. But like my thing that gets me mad is the next scene where they turn in human.
Oh, her father. That's her father.
Exactly.
That's Allie's fault. Oh my god. See, okay. This got me mad because the dude just like, hey, hurry up, turn into a kaiju. They're like, dude, you were that nerd that picked on in high school or whatever. He's like, no, he's got power, and now you think you big dog and stuff. It's like, no, sir. I will bully you and I'll beat you and I'll continuously beat you to put you in your place because you ain't got power. You're just a wuss.
Exactly. Like, you're just a big wuss.
Yep. Like you think you have black Air Force energy, but you just have black South Pole.
You got
not
white
like good South Poles. I mean, like back when like everyone wanted to like get Kobe's South Pole.
Like you're just mid.
Yeah.
You're just mid. I don't care.
No, he's less than mid.
He's meh Force energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My thing is this, and don't get me wrong. Why you gotta pick on the girl's daddy?
Well,
to build drama.
To get the King Stone. Because they already know Black Sun has the King Stone. They know already, he's protecting the girl who has the King Stone. So they're just using this to get, her away from Black Sun. So it's like, okay, we get her away from him, we got an easy chance because if we go up against Black Sun, well, he's gonna run our face. He's running our pockets easily.
Exactly.
Like, they know this already.
He's like, I'm from the street. I want these hands.
Like,
and again, like look at Scorpion Man from the original Kamen Rider. Scorpion Man was one of Takashi's closest friends from before he became Kamen Rider. Except Scorpion Man chose to be a member of Shocker, and he took advantage of his intimate relationship with Takashi to get him off guard.
Now we got this dude who got his, I don't even remember his name, Kojiro. I don't know. The dude that Kotaro beat up last episode now
the armored dude.
Yeah, like, oh, now he's all friendly. I'm like, I don't trust this. I trust none of this.
It's like, no.
I trust nothing from that man at all. No.
No, to quote the White Justerizer.
And now we go back to the flashback scene. I guess the dude they captured kept on saying that he was cold, and we get this infamous.
No, that's the prime minister of the current time when he was a kid and he got kidnapped. He's like, I'm cold. Please give me something. Then Oliver Johnson over here is like, man, you is a bitch. You little wuss ass pansy boy.
And
then you see Black.
I love the part where he says it's Johnson time.
And then you see Black Sun and
Nobuhiko, Shadow Moon. They're training.
And then when they're done, you see the first glimpse of eating heaven.
Oh, okay. Here's what we're doing. Yeah. So yeah, we know Kotaro's eating heaven. He doesn't like this stuff because he probably found out what heaven's made of. Dude's had a trip. Like, if you've seen 21 Jump Street, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. When they taste those little things in their mouth, and then like the coach is like talking to them.
Yes, exactly. That here, where their coach is like, yeah, y'all felt that trip, right? That everybody who ever feed. He's like, anybody who eats heaven for the first time has a new sun created in them. I'm like, what? I'm sorry, what?
Like, excuse me?
Is this and then I'm also thinking to myself, oh, it could be a possible reference to Black RX because, you know, the heaven, the sun, and all that stuff. Yeah, so I'm like, wow. So we're just putting all Black and Black RX up in here. Okay,
exactly.
Cool.
Like I'm just like, wait, really? You really gonna do this?
It's all Black and Black RX, and you guess what? No Furbus references so far. I'm liking the show a lot. See? Unless they have a Kaijin looking like Furbus, I'm throwing the show away. I'm done with it. I don't care. 0 out of 10.
Time out. No. What do you gotta get Furbus? What do you gotta get Furbus?
Everything from then to now. See, and I shout out to the homeboy Speed Racer Flubber who I just saw during Anime NYC. Love the guy. Love him. But he's Team Furbus. I'm not Team Furbus.
I'm Team Furbus.
So then you can go over with Speed Racer over there, and I'll be over here in the correct camp, sir.
I'm Team Kit Taylor. I got no horse in this race.
No.
But yes, like I said, all the references to Black RX, no Furbus, and I'm liking that.
Listen,
but yeah, they had a trip.
Hashtag justice for Furbus.
Fuck you. But either way,
in Black RX's defense, there was no Furbus.
I don't. No. I don't care.
But there was justice for Furbus. Groundwater. I think that's way.
I feel like they would do it though. The only reason why I feel like they would do it is because, you know, SSS's Gridman, the anime version of Gridman, is paying homage to not only the original Gridman Hyper Agent series, but also SSSS, Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, to the point where the villain sounds like Tim Curry, and they purposely directed him to sound like Tim Curry when he played Kilokan in Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. So America knows its American Tokusatsu counterpart to the point where, you know, we got it in Gridman. Ooh. Even in Super Sentai, they reference Power Rangers, not even just the Kiva Ranger, but even the mainline Sentai series, they will reference their Power Ranger counterparts. So I'm just hoping no Furbus this time.
No, we need a Furbus.
Samurai Cyber Squad. It's almost Christmas, which means put on more lights.
And also we see
Yo, that's my favorite line.
Hold on. We in the next scene, we see Masa and Shadow Moon, right?
Oh, right.
We
Okay,
see
this is.
Masa.
I
We
want to
see
make a
Masa and
note
Shadow Moon.
right now. No. I need to make note now. This is a thing. This is a real thing that happens, and it has happened to me. Will not say when, but it has happened to me on occasion to the point where y'all ain't slick. Don't be like, oh, I forgot my handkerchief. Y'all just nuzzled up close. Like, oh, can you give me? Then bam. No, that has happened to me. Like literally, that has happened to me, and like just like y'all ain't slick. Y'all ain't slick. But yeah, my man.
Nah, y'all ain't slick. Don't try it. Don't try it.
Y'all ain't slick. I know what you're trying to do, sis. I know what you're trying to do, sis. And I ain't opposed to it. But then, you see Kotaro saying from the side, it's like, all right, I see you there, bro. I see you there. So like I said, Kotaro seen some things.
Oh, and much like how we see 50 years later, someone in the background is watching.
Still holding a grudge.
So yeah, there was a love triangle for sure, But I don't know. I have to watch the next episode to find out. And if that's it, I'm here for that tea. I'm here for that tea.
Like, come on, let's go. Let's go.
I mean, she bad too. She bad. So I mean, I'm just, oh man, I'm just saying. I'll travel back in time just to get at her.
Imagine if she has like some like freaky things going on, like oh yeah.
Yo, I'm convinced Oliver Johnson hit at least once. Oliver Johnson had to at least hit once. He had to. But that's just.
That could make so many not safe.
I agree. 100%.
I mean, this is Kamen Rider Black Sun, so
Black Suns. Kamen Rider Black SON.
And then
the Oliver Johnson show. To be in it.
This is the Oliver Johnson show featuring Kamen Rider Black Sun and Shadow Moon.
And then in the next trailer, like the next scene, you see.
Basically you see the new trainees where Nobuhiko is basically explaining to how the coach explained to him, like, you are getting a new sun created in you. You will keep your youth and energy. So I like how he explains the youth first.
They don't know what it's made out of yet.
They're just following him blindly because they agree with what he said the last episode. Because like, look, Kaijins have been oppressed too long. We got to do something. All on his Magneto-ish.
Yep.
You think?
We go back to the whole Trask versus Magneto versus Xavier rhetoric.
Yep. Basically, so like, yeah, those blind followers training.
We are the Brotherhood of Kaijin, and we are going to obliterate the disease known as Homo sapien.
I swear.
Basically, this is just Eren Yeager and his Jaegerists. That's all that was this scene.
Like, Eren Yeager.
Rumbling, coming for you.
Like, yo, I'm coming for you. Let's go. What's good? I'm coming with these hands. I'm from the streets. Like, come on. Like, honestly, would you do that?
What, throw hands? I always throw hands. What do you mean?
Like, come on.
Or do what Nobuhiko's doing. Oh, hell no. No, of course not. Like, why would I do that? Like, why would I feed them basically human made out of a giant grasshopper fluid? Like, that's basically what it is human mixed with giant grasshopper fluid.
I'll tell you why. Hunka lunka duggity dunk, hunka lunka hunkity dee. If you want to enjoy your tour, then do not go through that door.
Basically, don't figure it out. You're eating human and grasshopper splooge. Congratulations, you played yourself.
And then also
games win blue gooey prizes.
Excuse me, sorry. And then also you see.
Oh, the reuniting of father and daughter, and you all hear the sarcasm in that. Reuniting of father and daughter. Actually, does her father look like a familiar actor? Could I be wrong that he was in Kamen Rider Ghost?
Wait. Let me see.
Yes, it is him. No, he was one of the minions in Kamen Rider Ghost.
Let me see. Ali Katsuru.
I could be wrong, but for now, I think that is him. Yeah. He had the goggles on. He was the annoying dude who came in after after the winter break of Kamen Rider Ghost. Like he was just.
Oh wait, I think he was the. No wait, I think we're looking at the wrong guy because like there's another actor that has the same name.
Yeah, we get this.
We'll get into it later. But yeah.
And then we come to this scene where.
Oh my God!
This guy. I'm gonna laugh.
Okay, this guy's so hypocritical. He's like, oh, I don't like these dirty monsters in my area. I don't like how my tax-paying dollars are going to it. It's like, dude, you're invading their home. You're going, and then you go into someone's house with your shoes on. You disrespectful mother. Oh my God, I was cussed up the storm. I was like, okay, we're gonna review this. How do I cuss without trying to cuss? Because all I want to do is cuss at this. Like, oh my God, like this MFer goes into someone's house, invading their homes with his shoes on, spitting hateful racism rhetoric. Like, what?
And this is what happens to him. He gets pooped on, literally.
Oh yes. Oh right. Oh yes. Let's get to that. They call him a monster, and he's like, oh, I'm a monster. Well, then you're lower than a monster. Like he's trying to spit Popo's pecking order. I'm like, no, that ain't Popo's pecking order, because dude, you're the bottom tier Popo's pecking order. But I digress. He's like, oh, we're the monsters, and you're lower than that. You're a poop. And then all of a sudden, Shunsuke, whoo! That's what made me happy. That they legit made me smile, and I was like clapping, like, yeah. And they're like, oh, we poop. Well, look what's on you, sir. So maybe that's reversed to you, my guy.
It's like, listen, I'm with it. I don't care, my guy. I am with it.
You go up into their homes, their territory, saying all this hateful stuff, and you expect that you walk out, walk out at all? Like, dude, like if this was reality, and if he was up in anywhere like Harlem, Compton, anywhere dangerous because of people like him, he would have got jumped, and it would enforce the stereotype more. But it would be proven like, yo, people like that need to be put in their place. And unfortunately, no one's taking care of that.
Exactly. And then you see her daddy becoming.
Oh, no. The old Edgar from Men in Black 1. Oh, God. See, okay. Y'all seen Edgar in Men in Black 1. If you've seen Men in Black 1 at all, like, if you've seen Men in Black 1 at all, it's from this to when Will Smith chased that dude, and you see his eyes, like, instead of blinking normally, it was blinking the other way. I'm like, yeah, no. I saw this man do that. I'm like, nope. Actually, no. Even before that, Kotaro noticed something was off. Kotaro noticed something was off when he was washing the clothes, because like he and her have a nice funny banter. Then her dad shows up, and so he's like, okay, I'm gonna wash all the clothes, and like the jacket she was wearing before, where he got the motorcycle grease on, because again, being funny. That was a cute scene. Like, aw, surrogate father and daughter time. Like that, love that. And then he shows up with this. He notices on her sleeve the crab bubbles on her jacket, so he's like, oh, time to go work. Vroom. And then all of a sudden, her dad turns into the crab. Oh no, you see the crab claw. So he's like, give me the king stone. I need the king stone.
I'm gonna be honest. Those crab bubbles is part of the reasons why I don't drink those those Kool-Aid jammers or whatever they're called, or like the Squeeze-Its.
Yo,
Because
why
like
you gotta be jammers?
because like there's this one cartoon that Ishinomori made called the Phantom Ghost Ship, and the Flying Ghost Ship, and there was like the beverage called Boa Juice, and it looks like blue Kool-Aid Squeeze-Its, whatever you call it. And
the one
like
where you dip the little sugar packet in there.
No. It's like those things where you twist the top off and then you squeeze the juice out of the plastic bottle.
Yeah, those are bomb.
Yeah, so like ever since I saw that cartoon with my dad, like I could never like drink those again, because like in the cartoon, like the boa juice would like turn people into like foam, like as every villain in Ishinomori Productions does to people.
Actually, that's another thing. That's another thing about this. Like it like you see the bubbles coming out of it. It felt very old school Ishinomori. Or if y'all ever seen Ray William Johnson from Equals 3 back in the day, you see he was covering this one Japanese film with the lady with the bubbles coming out of her, you know what? Yeah. That's
you lying.
But yeah,
that's unfortunately a real thing. It came out of her, you know where. Like, I cannot make this up.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's an unfortunate real thing I've seen in my life that I'd rather. Seeing this episode reminded me of that. But again, that's also a good thing on the practical effect of this show.
This is why I don't mess with bubbles in Japanese TV shows.
No, you don't do it. You don't do it.
No, see. Yeah, like I said, the practical effects on this show, top notch.
And then next scene, you see, Kotaro driving his motorcycle looking for him.
Yeah. He's like, time to go save this kid. And all of a sudden, Nobuhiko's like, oh yeah, because like in the middle of all this, he's finding out that the girl got the King Stone. And he's now on his way to her too. He's like, "Whoa, where are you going, Kotaro, buddy? You trying to check this girl?"
Where are you going,
like for me, like Nobuhiko is like, "Hey, Kotaro, want to hear a joke? Family, I don't get it. Exactly, you don't have any."
That is mean.
Look, considering where we are, it's pretty accurate. And then they start to fight. They throw in hands. And it's like it's very.
When I tell you they throw them hands,
it was a reflection of their training from earlier in the episode. Yeah, it's a good reflection of their training earlier episode, like Kakashi and Obito's fight in Naruto. But like, obviously, we could tell Nobuhiko's stronger. Even he noted in the past, I'm stronger, and that was just foreshadowing to where we are now, where Kotaro he's a shell of his former self, but he can still throw hands. But Nobuhiko's like, nah, I'm stronger, Kotaro, because obviously he eats the heaven. He's still young.
Hold up. Neither of you is Shigeru Joe, okay? Shigeru Joe is not a character from Black Sun. Neither of you is stronger.
Like Joe,
I hate you. But yeah.
Shigeru Joe may be stronger, but Tendo Soji is the strongest.
Done. We're done here. But yes.
I'm done.
So yeah. So Nobuhiko and Kotaro fight. Yeah.
You see her dad coming after her as a
full crab monster. That's no longer her father. That's the full-on kaijin, just trying to. And then dude who got his face beat in, who got his face caved in last episode shows up to save her because he's actually seeing this from the side. He's like, I actually don't remember his name because I don't care for his name because I'm like, yo, you should have just got your head torn off last episode. But yeah, here he comes trying to save her, which I think is just a plot because I'm like, wasn't he the one that turned her dad into a kaijin, or it could have been a different character? I could be completely wrong.
Different character.
Yeah.
Different character? Okay.
But I think they're just paying homage to the fact that in the original Kamen Rider Black Whaleman was like on Kotaro's side.
Yes, he was. I forgot about that.
And then Whaleman honestly unalives her daddy, and now we see this.
Again,
Classic
practical effects.
Kamen
On
Rider.
point.
Villain turns to foam.
Like,
Except here it's more contextualized.
and actually, speaking of X-Men, when we mentioned Magneto, Trash, that looked like out of X-Men, the first X-Men movie with what was the senator's name?
Senator Kelly.
That's it.
When Senator Kelly evaporated into water.
Yep. Basically, traumatized Storm. This traumatized Alloy. Like,
yeah.
Why traumatized Storm?
It's Halle Berry's haircut from the third movie, which means is she gonna become a kaijin?
So she has a moment of like just distress of her father, and then again back at the fight, Nobuhiko and Kotaro going at it, and Kotaro's like, "You must be stronger." Well, I still run fades up in this piece.
Exactly. He's like, "You may be stronger.
You may have Black Air Force energy, but I am Black Air Force energy."
Exactly.
Exactly. Yo, little brother, you might have. It's basically
title, not yours.
Yeah. It's basically saying like the little brother's like, I'm bigger now. So what? I'll still whoop your ass. Boom, boom, boom.
Exactly. Like
my little brother is my little brother is slightly taller than me, but I can still whoop him. It's exactly that. I don't care. You get older, you get taller. I'll still whoop you.
No, Nobuhiko is like the Penguin King from the new Super Mario's movie trailer. He's like, here's just a bunch of taste of my power. Do you yield?
Get out of here with that.
And then one of the final scenes.
Yeah, this. Yeah, just a grave for her dad.
Crab Dad. Yo, speaking of Crab Dad, we need a 5th season of My Name's Earl. I'm never gonna get over that.
I was thinking of One Punch Man was the. I was thinking One Punch Man.
The lobster dude in the first episode.
And then you see, like, and then you get you see the Black Air Force energy lady just sitting there, just like, yeah.
Yeah. And the current prime minister, he's just like, I'm doing what I'm inheriting from my grandfather. I'm like, well, you were a punk as a kid, you a punk now. What's the difference?
Exactly. It's like you was a punk as a kid, you a punk now. What's the difference? Like, what's the difference? You still a punk.
And punk recognized punk. Punk Jack is a punk, and so are you.
Oh boy,
ladies and gentlemen, that has been Kamen Rider Black Sun, episode 4. All right, everyone, let's give your likes, dislikes, and ratings out of 10. So, Boken, we'll start with you.
Okay, so likes. The action scenes were the best so far. I especially love the visceral moment where Whaleman just like peels off the shell of. I
tried to not mention that for a reason. I didn't mention it for a reason.
We didn't show it for a reason because like you see the yellow guts inside. As someone who is allergic to shellfish but also had to dissect one for an assignment one time, this felt satisfying in that I'm not the one who has to do it. But also Kotaro versus Nobuhiko always just yeah, can't wait for more in episodes to come. I'm watching them as they come on a weekly basis. I'm not watching them like all at once, like I know a lot of people probably do, because I want to keep each episode fresh in my head, like as we review them. Downsides, this episode mostly felt like a filler. like even Oliver Johnson didn't get to do much. Oh, one thing we did not mention though, Nick was giving information to Aoi, and Shunsuke was watching them intently.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's how the episode ended.
I'm
That's
sorry.
how the episode ended.
That kind of gave me creeper status a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, what the hell?
So
Did I
I would
just
give
lose
the
my earpiece?
So I give the episode an 8. It's serviceable, but it just felt like
I'm saying this
as
episode
much
is
as
an
I enjoyed the fight scenes.
8.5. I'm giving this episode an 8.5. Because again, like Mike said, the action, dope. The shot compositions, dope. Practical effects, dope. Did not like the crab peeling. That knocked down a point. And then
Also
obviously the racist rhetoric
Republican
and the
cases.
stupid prime minister. So yeah.
Well, like I don't like the guy who got defecated on, but it's still defecation. I don't care.
I enjoyed that. That's why I say it's still a good high point. But I don't know. Shinsuke might be he's leaning too much into simp territory. So hopefully he does not.
Yeah, because like,
honestly,
I don't care if it's white because he's a sparrow. He still did it. Like you see him pull his pants back up. Like I don't need to see that.
Oh, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him that, but I don't want him to lose that credit by being a simp.
I'm glad that the guy got his comeuppance.
No, he did. He did good. He did good.
I just did not need to see it. Is what I'm saying.
Like that right there. I have to agree. I have to give this an 8.5.
Okay.
And let's go to the comments.
Okay. Our average score is 8.33.
Yeah,
basically, y'all can just join in, leave comments and whatnot, and we will shout it out at the end of the review.
Rick Martinez, hey guys, just drawing and really excited to be a regular watcher of the show at this point. Keep up the awesome work on the podcast. Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Ooh.
And
quiet meets the hurry up now.
Ranger. Yo, what's
Yo.
Goody? What's goody? And I guess that's it on the comments. So, Jared, before we leave, where can they find you at, Mister?
Yo, already know the drill. I am Jared from Hedge Geek. YouTuber's attitude. I am him. I run phase, clap cheeks, wreck, ish, push, P. I am him. I'm currently at Mitsuo Marketplace. Woo! Don't want to knock the sign down, Jesus. Yeah, you can find us over at youtube.com/HedgeGate, twitch.tv/HedgeGate. We cover Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, K-pop, anime, all that goodness, and we will be covering Geese Dawn Brothers this weekend. And we got a lot of content, a lot of backed up content, and I'll be in Washington, D.C. for tomorrow for a special convention I will not talk about right now.
Okay, and Boken, where can they find you at, my friend?
And you could find me begging Jared for some of that brisket in the deli section.
Yo, where's mine at? Yo, you know
look at that ultra.
You know where I live.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto, where later this month I'm going to get started on Sonic Frontiers. I know I haven't been streaming a lot of personal stuff, like just trying to chill, go to the gym, stuff like that. But you could check my gym content on my Instagram. So there's that.
And what is up, everyone? Again, my name is Michael. You guys can catch me on Instagram at RedRanger2034 and on Twitch at RedFalcon347. I had to take a little break because I am moving soon.
Dun, brothers. Dun, dun.
I will come back with I'll come back with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. And if you like all of our content, you can catch us on the Morphin Network. You can catch us on the Morphin Network and on our sister show, The Buttery Show. If you also like Kamen Rider Super Sentai, we're doing more Kamen Rider on Saturday, where we will be reviewing Kamen Rider Geeks.
Episode 12.
Yes. There's no Kamen Rider Geeks stuff here today. I don't know why. It's empty.
Yeah. And of course, Super Sentai. You could watch Dom. We have Dom Brothers reviews. Thanks to the gracious hosts Clement and Jacqueline taking care of that show. We're gonna try to get back to not Beast Morphers, Dino Fury as soon as possible. And of course, on the Buttery Show, the next set of movies we're going to be reviewing is the Harry Potter series. So be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to both channels. And of course, also check out our gaming podcast on the Buttery Show, where we recently talked about our mentions of who we want to win each category of the Game Awards, which is this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll probably do coverage on
Very much.
the actual winners after the fact. So be sure to check that out.
And again, this has been the Morphin Network Rider Time Podcast.
Yep.
Remember, everyone, stay safe. Hug
All right, here now.
you never know how much time you have left on this earth.
Monkey stuff.
Until then, everyone, we love you guys. Peace to the Middle East.
Okay, I got it the other way.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye, guys.
Later.